Hi everyone, I'm Jim and welcome to a review of Elements, the third studio record by the tech dev band Atheist. Today we're celebrating the 30th anniversary of the record, so I decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. My story with this band is quite simple. I remember that either my brother or my sister had a cassette tape of this record, and I've listened to it when I was like 4, and I've truly enjoyed it. I've been a fan of Atheist since then. This album is interesting for many different reasons. Let's start with the lineup. We've got Kelly on the vocals and the rhythm guitar. He's the founding member of this band. Next is Durant on the lead guitar. He played on all the previous releases as well. This is his final album with Atheist. Then we have Frank on lead guitar as well. This is the only album with him. Tony on the bass. He played on the previous record, but he did not wrote his parts, so technically Elements is the first record where he wrote his bass parts. We also have David playing the piano on the third track and Josh on the drums. This is the only record with him in the band. For some reason the founding member, the drummer, left before this record, but he came back on Jupiter. He's still with the band. When it comes to the writing credits, as you can see, most of the songs were a group effort. Some of the interludes are done just by one member, like for example Displacement is done by Berkey. The production on the record is tight. It was done by the band and some dude called Mark. It's clean but heavy, it has a live feeling to it, no loudness war, no clipping here, the message is diverse. The songs are mostly about nature, elements. It kinda sounds like a soundtrack to Avatar The Last Airbender cartoon, because there were like 4 elements and here we also have them. Structure of the tracks is between technical, basic and progressive. Technical structure is where you have from 10 to 20 different segments. Some of them do repeat while others do not. Basic structure is self-explanatory and progressive one is where no segments repeat. The music on this record is technical death metal mixed with jazz fusion and prog metal. Very nice. The album starts with the song Green, and the first thing you're going to notice here is the drumming. It's stellar throughout the entire record. Greenbaum is killing it, his playing is precise, love his technique, the groove, the speed, the blast beat, just everything. Great drummer. Then we have the bass work by Tony, and he's also marvelous. I love his bass sound here. His playing doesn't follow the guitars that much, he's like doing his own thing, which is very cool. Yeah, the bass is audible, you can always hear it in the mix. Nice. Then we have the guitar work by 3 dudes, like 3 dudes are playing the guitar here. And I just love those very melodic guitar solos they have here. Also there's a lot of jazz influence here, like have you seen the B movie? Do you like jazz? If you like jazz, then you will like this record. I also love the more groovier parts here and there. Just every single guitar riff is interesting and I enjoy it. Finally we have the vocals. I must say that the vocals are the weakest part of this album, to me personally. The vocals are just good, like the screaming, the growling, the slight whispering here and there or even singing. It's fine, but sometimes it doesn't fit the music that much. I actually wish that we could hear this record in an instrumental form. Green is a great opener, I especially enjoy the second part of the song. The guitar solos, the melodies there just slap. The beginning of the track is just okay, 8 out of 10. Water, now this one is even better. I love those flamenco parts, like they're so fun to listen to. The guitar melodies, the guitar solo, just everything. The verse is like the weakest part, but this song slaps. 9 out of 10. Samba Brisa, the first interlude, and it's just so fun to listen to. It sounds like something from the Total Overdose video game, it reminds me of that. It has a good vibe to it. I am pretty sure that back in 1993 it caused a big controversy, like you know, to have a song like this one on a death metal release, but I love it. It's great, 10 out of 10. R. Now this song has my favorite intro from all of the songs, and what's fun about that is that the intro is also the outro, so it's going to come back at the end. The middle part of the song is also quite nice, the guitar solo, very memorable. The verses yet again are the weakest point, 9 out of 10. Displacement, is another interlude, and this one is so introspective and emotional, I cannot get it out of my head. It's one of my favorite tracks here. 10 out of 10. Animal. Now this is another song where I feel like the middle part and the second part of the song is much more interesting than the beginning, the intro, the verses. It's a great track, especially from the bass, guitar and drumming standpoint. 9 out of 10. Mineral is a song that I've made a Doom MIDI cover of because it's my favorite track on the record. I just love the guitar work here. All of the guitar solos slap, especially the final two ones, the bridge part, the chorus, even the verses. This kinda reminds me of the game Crash Bandicoot in some parts. I don't know why, it's just so fucking good. I highly recommend this song. It's the best one here. 10 out of 10. Fire. Now this track, I don't enjoy the first minute that much. I wish it was removed. But after the first minute, we have that very cool guitar part. Those melodies are just so somber and they are memorable. I love those moments. It comes back like at the end. This is a great song. I urge you to go check it out. 8 out of 10. Fractal Point is another interlude, and this one isn't as interesting as Displacement and Sombra Brisa. It's still fun and I do enjoy it. This is actually quite an interesting thing to me because if you watched my previous reviews, I am not a fan of interludes. I always think that interludes should be removed or skipped because they don't bring anything to the table. But in the case of this record, they are actually quite enjoyable and they fit the concept. So 9 out of 10. Earth. Well, this is another song that it might be the weakest track here. Like, I do enjoy the guitar riffs and especially the bass here, but this song is a little bit too repetitive here and there. Still, the drumming, the guitar solos, and the bridge part slaps. There's some of the parts here and there were like, okay. 8 out of 10. See You Again. Now this is the weakest interlude from all of them. I still enjoy it. We have that cool bass line here. I think Tony wrote this one, or maybe Emmy. I don't remember. It's a fun interlude, but nothing more. 8 out of 10. And the final song, the title track, Elements. Now this one could have been my favorite song, but it's not. Like, the verses aren't that great. The chorus is fine. What I do love about this song is that guitar solo after the third minute, when it kicks in and it just goes on, and every single second of it is just fabulous. It makes me cry because it's just so beautiful. 8 out of 10. To sum it all up, the consistency is stable and the flow is fitting. Replayability, yeah, it's an excellent album. I enjoyed it from beginning to the end. It's a milestone in the death metal genre because I love experimental music, and here we have lots of different genres, jazz fusion, prog, tech death, lots of various instruments, lots of different vibes. It's just so interesting to listen to this record. I highly recommend listening to this one. It's a classic. The highlights here are Mineral, Water, Sombra Brisa, Displacement, Elements, and Fire. I cannot wait to review all of the other Atheist records because every single one of them brings something different to the table and it's fun to listen to. Celebrate Warsaw by spinning Elements today, it deserves your love and attention. That's all from me, thank you for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, follow me on Instagram in the description, and I will see you in my other videos. Bye!